All right, guys, today is Tuesday, September 21st. I figured we'd go over a little bit of the market right now. I actually just scooped up a nice Disney call. I hope it's nice. Let's see what happens. I don't know what the news is on what happened to Disney. I don't really care about news, but I have an alert here. Alert went off that Disney dropped, and so this is a 1 hour chart. I scooped it up. All right, I bought a 165 call on it real quick for a bounce play. I like the way the stochastics are looking like right here, and so I'm expecting a little move back up from this bounce. It is a little concerning that it broke this trend line right here, so that to me signals Disney weakness. However, I'm playing the bounce. Okay, so in the long run, Disney might be in trouble here, but I bought the 165 call. It's currently at 173. I'm already up like 20 something percent or something like that, and I'm gonna let it ride out to tomorrow and see what happens with tomorrow. All right, now with the market right now, what's going on is that normally September and this week is usually a bloody week. It usually goes down anyway, so that's kind of normal, right? But on top of that, we have what's going on in China with a company called Evergrande. If you haven't heard about it, they're basically about to default, kind of like our Lehman Brothers or something like that. Not to that degree, but it's going to happen, right? Or at least they expect it to, which is why, you know, the market's using it as an excuse to be like, oh, this is why everything's falling down. But the truth is, man, that shit was going to fall down anyway. It always falls down in September. You usually sell September and you buy October. And whatever, you know, news or whatever the hell they can use, that's what they use. But that's what normally happens anyways. This is what I was expecting. So let's go over some charts. Just so you know, the news for the Evergrande is on Thursday. And I expect it to be primarily affecting China. So, you know, I don't think it's going to affect the US as much as people think. However, the best option to do right now in the stock market is cash. You just leave it in cash. Don't trade anything. Wait till this blows over, and then on Monday you buy the dip, or maybe even Friday night. But I'm not gonna take my own advice because I like to trade. All right, so let's go over Apple right here. All right, Apple had it dropping down towards this 50 back fibble right here. It kind of almost hit it. I have an alert right here. I wanted to buy 139, so I can still see like maybe one more drop down and then we go up. But as of now, I'm already bought some calls in it. I don't mind holding for this week. I'm expecting one more drop perhaps and then a bounce back up. All right, and we might even target 160. All right, that's an Apple, especially because Apple the iPhone 13 is coming out. This is good news. All right, IBM. All right, most of the market is gonna look the same. Okay, it's almost all of them are gonna look the same. All right, IBM, I have an alert down here. It hit my target, which was 133, but I actually think it's gonna have one more drop towards this target right here, 130.98, maybe even 129, and then you buy to complete this larger structure that's going on here in Apple. Okay, you can see this green line represents the larger triangle, and so what we want to do is we want to see this complete to this right here and then go back up. Okay, but I bought here already. I'm actually in calls. I was expecting to move towards 138 to hit this orange line right here. Okay, tomorrow might be one more down day, then we go up. Roku, same thing. All right, Roku has actually broken through this particular little flag right here. There's orange. Okay, and so that's really good news, right? Because then now we're saying like, oh, finally we're gonna see this move up towards $400. However, it looks like we might have one more little down. We might. Okay, so it depends on how much you can stomach. Okay, if you can stomach holding longer, then either buy it out or buy options with 2 to 3 week expirations. All right, I think we might see one more down towards 305, 307, and then back up. Okay, but like I said, depends on what you want to buy. Palantir. All right, I actually had puts on this. I made I don't know, like 130% on it. Wasn't much though. I made like $240. I think I made 220. So I sold it up here, down to down here, and now I'm thinking I'm gonna rebuy, because if you look at the larger structure going on here, let me get rid of all these extra fibbles that I have. Makes it look messy. Okay, you see this orange structure that I have here? All right. Essentially, what we've done is that we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, and now I'm expecting a 5th wave up. So I would say that Palantir is a buy for a move up to 29, possibly even 30. Okay. So I'm gonna be looking to buy Palantir maybe in the next 15 minutes or so, or tomorrow. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. Space, again, another one very like Roku. Okay. It's finally broken out of this line. That was the resistance line right here. Okay, and so I'm expecting a move up. However, it looks like we might move one more down. I actually have a downside target of $20.82. All right. I love the way space is looking right now. All right, because it looks to me like we can actually do this nice little pattern right here, right? That would be beautiful. All right, so same thing. You either buy now with an expiration that's out 2 weeks from now, or you know, wait for the drop towards 120. All right, depends on you know, what can you stomach, how much money you got, what do you like to buy, what's your risk. All right, either way, no matter what, space is a buy, and let's see it go up to $40. All right. Wynn Resorts, I actually bought calls in this one. This is kind of like a lotto play because China's cracking down on the gambling over in Macau, and there was billions gone, right? Billions removed. On top of that, we have the issue of Evergrande. So China's not looking too good right now, and this is how this gapped down. All right, it gapped down from 100, sitting over here at 78. We might even go further down. However, I did buy some calls on this, a lotto play. I don't recommend you follow it, but we'll see what happens on Thursday, Friday. Okay. Boeing. Oh, Boeing. I love this one, and now I don't. All right. So I had two confluences right here, this larger trend line and this triangle. However, if you zoom in, you can clearly see that it has been broken. And so now we're left in limbo land. All right. What's going to happen here? You know, what I have here, now that it's been broken, is a downside target move to 193. However, I'm already in calls. I'm already losing money on it. I'm contemplating what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to take the loss or see how it plays out. If I had to take a bet right now, I would say it goes down to 192 and then goes back up. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, Boeing's had some bad press too. They found tequila bottles in Air Force One, the one that they're constructing a new one on there. And that's one of many news. Obviously, the air industry is not as strong as it was because of COVID, and so, you know, maybe downside is the way to go on that one. Baba, beautiful. Baba, I still have actually a further downside target for it at 144. We might just get a little bit more down to 144. However, I already bought. It looks very oversold. Look at this. Look at this. This is very oversold. It's time for a bounce. Okay. So I bought, and I want to see a move towards 200, maybe even 230. Okay. All right. That's where I stand on Baba. I already have calls. Nvidia. Oh, I screwed up on this one. So I had puts on this one, and I ended up leaving it. And then it, of course, right? Because I only bought a 1 week expiration instead of a 2 week, the smarter play. And then the next week, bam, it drops. Look at it. Look at it. Now, if we zoom out though, and we just take a look at the structure going on right here, right? Look at this. Okay. You can see that every time this falls down to the 89 EMA, which is that teal line that I have right there, it bounces. It bounces. It bounces. And here we are crossing. It hit the bottom trend line, and we hit the teal 89 EMA. And so this is a very good opportunity, in my opinion, to buy Nvidia. Okay. Especially that I think crypto is going to start making a comeback. And when crypto makes a comeback, video card prices go up, which is where Nvidia makes a bunch of money. They don't want to say it though, but that's what they do. So Nvidia is going to make a lot of money when people start trying to buy up all these cryptos and these video cards to mine the cryptos. And they even make an Nvidia miner. So I like the idea. Plus, looking at the stochastics right here, look at this. I like the idea of taking Nvidia all the way up towards 250. I know, sounds like a lot. You're like, what? Look at that drop down. Bro, listen, until it's broken, it's not broken. It's as simple as that. That trend line is holding right here. Holding, it's holding. You know, don't think you're the person who finds the exception. Better to trade with the rule and not the exception. All right, here we go. AMD. Something similar to Nvidia, right? AMD also sells video card chips. Crypto might be making a comeback right now. We'll talk about Cardano in a bit. But if same thing, all right? And I have this pattern forming right here. You see this little harmonic pattern? What I'm expecting is that AMD is going to move up towards 118 and then down, okay? I'm a buyer of AMD. I'm a buyer of Nvidia. Move on to another one I'm watching, Riot. I don't know shit about this freaking company. Don't care. What I see is in the chart is, here we go, 1, 2, 3 along this trend line, okay? That's all I see. I don't really care about what it does, what they make, what the hell. I don't care. And here's another one, 2. So what I'm saying is Riot is a good buy right now. It's only about $27, all right? And you want to buy for a move up to 35, okay? We want to continue playing this triangle, and we'll play it until the triangle no longer exists, okay? Buy Riot. Ashford Health Hospitality Trust. This is a lotto play. I bought it. It hasn't done shit. It's been oversold. You know, don't follow me. I'm just risking money here. I might as well just go to the casino and gamble on this shit. Next one, Disney. I already talked about it. It's what I have on my chart. I already bought. I expect to bounce back tomorrow, but Disney with this break right here, not looking good. No bueno. And then the last one, which just came on my radar, actually a friend has sent this to me. He was talking about, hey man, you should buy big. It's kind of like a little bit of a lotto play. He's purchasing the $8 strike on a call, and so I'm actually gonna follow him. I'm gonna buy some right now too. Is it 255? I might buy some right now. So what we can see right here is this something similar to the other ones. We can see what might be forming. Nice little pattern like this, right? And so looking at the stochastics, you can see that it's kind of like moving up. It's curving, about to head back up. So I want to buy big, okay? I'm actually gonna buy it right now. All right, so last but not least, I'm gonna talk about Cardano. Out of all the cryptos to trade, you can always bet on Ethereum, Bitcoin, or Cardano at this moment, because these are 3 cryptos that are going to gain value. Okay, people invest billions and billions of dollars. They're going to make some money. Right now, Cardano is gonna have an event. I think it's September 25th or 26th. Whatever, that weekend, right? This weekend coming up. You're gonna want to be in it. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna look back at Cardano. You're gonna be like, fuck, I should have bought more. That's what's gonna happen. So I'm a big buyer of Cardano. I believe in it, and you should buy it too. The ticker is ADA. All right, guys, thanks.